Hey fragrance friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's the first time you're joining me. My name is Hayley and I review fragrances. So in today's video, I am going to be talking all about incredible fresh fragrances that are perfect for the summertime. Some of these are fresh and clean. I have one that's fresh and fruity, another that's like a green, fresh vanilla. But in my opinion, all of these are perfect for the summertime. So first up, I have a fragrance that was sent over by Max Aroma, and this is called a Wonderous Flight. I absolutely love the packaging of this. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the brand name because my French is not great, but I'm going to give you a little close-up of the bottle. It's a soft matte feel, and it came in this incredible box that looked like a book. I've actually kept it to put trinkets in. Now, you can pick this up at Max Aroma. As I mentioned, they sent this over to me. They have some incredible fragrances. I've got another one from Max Aroma too. But what does a Wondrous Flight smell like? Okay, so this is a fresh citrus and ginger fragrance. I mostly get bergamot and ginger and then lots of musk in the base, but it's a little bit spicy too. It's very aromatic. This is my scent of the day. I am really into my fresh citrus aromatic fragrances right now, especially if they have a bite and specifically if they have ginger. I don't know what it is about that combination, but I am really into it right now. And this has really great longevity too. It smells a little bit similar to Sospiro Vibrato and Bulgari Tiger, but this is like half of the price of that, and it still has incredible quality and performance. It is an extrait, so that makes sense, right? I have got the notes here. So it's grapefruit, bergamot, lemon, and mandarin. So fresh, juicy citruses. Ginger, pink pepper, that's where you're getting the spice. Then you have a little bit of jasmine and iris, musk in the base, vetiver, amber. It really is incredible. If you like those fresh aromatic fragrances, if you've wanted Sospiro Vibrato, but don't want to drop the coin on it, this is less than half the price of Sospiro Vibrato. Smells very similar in my opinion. This one is maybe just a tad bit spicier, which for me is incredible. And when I say spice, I just mean ginger. It's not like a heavy spicy fragrance. It just has a spice that cuts through the high heat. And this is perfect for really hot weather. It's hot here in London at the moment, and this is just great for that. I wish I had this when I went to Dubai because I would have taken it with me. But yeah, I would highly recommend a Wondrous Flight. And I just love the packaging. I think it's super cool and it stands out in my collection. The next fragrance is another one from Max Aroma. And this one is called Game of Joy. And it is by House of Dastan. Now, this is my first fragrance from this brand. I have seen people talking about this brand, and I do love the packaging. The thing I think that is cool about it is it has the label both sides. So what does Game of Joy smell like? This is the most juicy watermelon fragrance, and I love me a watermelon fragrance. I have a couple of favorites in my collection. I spoke about Wave Child by Room 1015 so much last year, and probably I still have this year too. But this one is different. So this to me smells like a freshly squeezed glass of watermelon, but I also get the passion fruit and the mango, maybe a little bit of guava. It is so delicious. Now this is very fresh. It's great for high heat, but it's also fruity and juicy, which is why I said I have a fruity fresh recommendation for you in today's video. So if you are looking for a watermelon fragrance or a watermelon guava fragrance that's sweet, but it's not sickly sweet and it has a musky dry down, you need to check out Game of Joy. It is absolutely one of the best watermelon fragrances out there. Oh, I love watermelon. I don't know what it is, but I just love watermelon in fragrances. So yeah, I highly recommend Game of Joy. This is delicious. Let's move on to a different scent profile. So next up, this is, I think it's the newest fragrance from Celine, and it is called Un et Francais. And I picked this one up blindly. You should never do that, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. I picked it up blindly, and it really could have been a miss. Now, I don't think this is going to be for everyone because it's a very, very green vanilla with some light white florals. Let me quickly get the notes up actually. It pulls very green to me. So I just want to make that very clear because you might read the notes and not realize that. I love Celine fragrances. There is something about them that just screams quiet luxury. Every single one of them just has this elegance about it. So this is Petitgrain Neroli, Vanilla, Bergamot, Gorse, and Jasmine. So you may read those notes and think, okay, that sounds relatively safe. But I will say, I think it's that Gorse note that pulls quite green, almost slightly heavy. And I don't know what Gorse is supposed to smell like, to be honest. I do get the Petitgrain and the Neroli, and I definitely get the vanilla, but it's very smooth. It's a very beautiful, elegant fragrance. It almost smells a tad bit vintage. So if you are looking for a fresh, green, floral vanilla that's quite light, this is the one I would recommend for the summer. It is beautiful, but I would recommend sampling this first because I don't think it's going to be for everyone, but I love it. Another new fragrance. I actually tried this one in Selfridges last week, and it is one of the newer releases from Memo, and this is called, do I want to try and pronounce that? Probably not. I'm going to give you a close-up of the bottle. I love the new 30 ml bottles that they have. Now, this was love at first sniff. It's a very fresh fragrance. I'm getting up the notes for you. It's a fresh, spicy fragrance again, almost in the similar realm to a Wondrous Flight here, but there are differences and I will explain that. So this fragrance here, I should really learn how to pronounce the names. The opening is bergamot, mandarin, bitter orange, so similar notes, right? It's also got pink pepper, so you get that spiciness. But where this differs is in the mid, you have some fruity notes. So it has currant buds, blackcurrant, juniper berry, and raspberry. And then the base is a cedar and patchouli. This fragrance is phenomenal. For me, you definitely could wear this year round, but I would personally like to wear this more in the spring and the summer. You get the greenness from the currant buds, but you get the spiciness from the pepper. You definitely get that bright citrus opening. And then it has a backbone, so it actually has good longevity for the scent profile. And I think this is such a fantastic fragrance for the summertime. I really love Memo fragrances, and I would recommend sampling this one if you like the sounds of the notes. So it's a fresh fragrance that will definitely stand out in the summertime. Next up, I'm excited to share this one with you. This is the newest fragrance from Room 1015, and it is called Love-O-Matic. This was another love at first sniff for me. Now, I think so many of you will love this, but again, it's one of those fragrances that you will probably read the notes and you may expect to get something a little bit different from it. Now, to me, this is a very clean, fresh, musky fragrance with a sweetness. And if you watch my channel, you all know that's my type of scent profile. I wear Musk Therapy nearly every day. It's somewhat of a signature scent, and that is a sweet white musk, which in essence, so is Love-O-Matic. But this is a little bit different. It actually has a strawberry note in here. And again, I'm going to get the notes up for you. Now, I get a lot of the musk, clean musk, but it has this aldehydic feel about it as well. So this opens up with strawberry, blackcurrant, and lemon. And I do get those notes. You then have a bubblegum accord in the middle. I don't really get that, to be honest with you. I guess that strawberry bubblegummy vibe may be present. And then ozonic notes, which I think the ozonic notes are pulling a little bit like aldehydes to me. And then the musk, and then the dry down is musk and ambrette. So you get that musky quality. Let me see if anyone has compared this to anything yet. So someone thinks it's similar to the Musk by Essential Parfum. I don't know. You should definitely get a sample of this. Room 1015 do have samples. I'm a fan of Room 1015 fragrances. This is exactly the kind of scent profile that I love. Do I get the bubblegum note? I don't think I do. that maybe would have put me off. Maybe I get it a little bit, I don't know. But I definitely get a kind of, oh, I don't want to say ozonic because that's not what I was getting. I get an aldehydic strawberry musk, which is so unique to me. It's a sweet musk and I love my musks. So yeah, expect to see this in a lot more future videos because I am a big fan. And then last up is a true fresh fragrance from Neydo. This one is called Breathe Out. Now this to me is a true summer fragrance. This smells like you are by some large body of water and it is a little bit salty. So I guess let's say the ocean. So you get a salty water vibe. There's a fresh breeze. So I guess breathe out. It's musky, there's some ambrette, there's light florals in here too. It's not necessarily a beachy fragrance per se, but it has those elements. It's more like a brisk walk on the beach. It's not necessarily a warm fragrance, it's a cooling fragrance. And for me, that is why it's perfect for the summertime, because when you're in the high heat, you want to feel cool, right? So this is a fresh breeze, there's salt in the air, there's light florals, and then there's an ambrette base. Now, I have spoken about Neydo quite a lot on my channel. It's a more affordable niche brand. And when I say more affordable, it's just under $100. Great quality, I have so many favorites, and I would recommend getting a sample set if you wanted to check out the brand. But yeah, this one is a true summer fragrance in my opinion, that will cool you down in the high heat. So those were all of the fragrances that I wanted to go over in today's video. Let me know if any of these stood out to you, but I would love to know your recommendations in this kind of scent category. So think fresh fragrances. They can be fresh musk, they can be fresh fruity, they can be fresh citrus, whatever you want. I want to know your recommendations for the summer. But thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope to see you in a future video to come. Thank you so much and goodbye.